The winter session of the Parliament is all set to begin today. It will go on till the 20th of December, and there are about 19 bills being tabled to be discussed. In fact, the focus is likely to remain on the Waqf Amendment Bill, and also Prime Minister Narendra Modi will first address the nation at 10 a.m. That's just about an hour from now that the PM will be addressing the country ahead of the winter Parliament session, while the opposition now has called for discussions on issues including US prosecutors' bribery charges against the Adani Group and the ongoing violence in Manipur. In fact, the centre has listed about 16 bills for consideration during the session, including the Waqf Amendment Bill and the Waqf Repeal Bill. Other significant bills include the Merchant Shipping Bill, the Coastal Shipping Bill, and the Disaster Management Amendment Bill. Viewers, I'd like to bring in my colleague Riyanka, who's joining us live from Vijay Chowk. Riyanka, take us through what we can expect as we learn that PM Modi is all set to address the country at 10 a.m. starting off.
जी पूरे देश के अंदर संविधान की प्रस्तावना का पाठ सारे देशवासी एक साथ सामूहिकता से करेंगे ताकि संविधान के प्रति हम कृतज्ञता व्यक्त कर सकें और संविधान की मूल भावना और सामर्थ्य की ताकत को जन जन की ताकत पहुंचा सके। मुझे आशा है कि ये संविधान दिवस जन आंदोलन बनेगा और संविधान पर हम सब संविधान के प्रति अपनी कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करेंगे और उन मनुष्यों को जिन्होंने इस पर योगदान दिया उनके प्रति भी कर्तव्य व्यक्त करेंगे और संविधान के मूल कर्तव्य दायित्वों को हम आगे बढ़ाते हुए विकसित भारत के सपनों को भी साकार करेंगे।
सर, जो हमारी राजनीति है उसमें विभिन्न मुद्दों के साथ साथ कहीं ना कहीं संविधान भी इर्द गिर्द घूमता है। तमाम राजनीतिक दलों का एक मुद्दा रहता है। किस तरह से देखते हैं संविधान के इर्द गिर्द जो हमारी राजनीति घूमती है?
देखिए, संविधान भारत के 140 करोड़ का धर्म ग्रंथ है। संविधान हमारा सामर्थ्य है, संविधान हमारी शक्ति है, संविधान हमारा मार्गदर्शन है, न किसी व्यक्ति का न किसी एक राजनीतिक दल का। जब संविधान बनाते समय हमारी मूल भावनाएं सबको समानता, बंधुत्व, सबको अधिकार और सबको कर्तव्य, एक ऐसा व्यापक विचार है कि आज 75 वर्ष के बाद भी हमारा संविधान व्यापक दृष्टिकोण के साथ हमें मार्गदर्शन कर रहा है। और संविधान हमारा कानूनी दस्तावेज नहीं है, संविधान हमारा सामाजिक दस्तावेज है।
Viewers, I'd like to bring in my colleague who's joining us live from Vijay Chowk. Riyanka, really take us through what we can expect because ahead of the winter session of the Parliament, Prime Minister Modi is all set to address the country to start off.
Absolutely. Around an hour from now, we are expecting Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address, which will be in fact setting the tone for the winter session this time. Now, on the other hand, if we talk about Om Birla, who is in fact the Lok Sabha Speaker, we just heard him calling for a peaceful discussion in both the houses, in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha as well. Now, when it comes to the winter session, we know that there are several issues that the opposition is set to corner the government with regarding the Manipur issue first, and also regarding the Adani indictment by the US. That is also going to be one of the reasons or one of the key issues that will be, be the focus of the opposition that will be cornering the government. On the other hand, we have seen that the Congress giving an adjournment motion to discuss these issues, and also the CPIM on the other hand calling for discussions on funds for the Wayanad landslide. But when it comes to the main focus this time in the winter session, it is going to be the Waqf Amendment Bill that will be in fact brought in by the JPC within the first week of the winter session, where all the report by the JPC that has been created over the days of discussion will be presented. And we will
Viewers, as the winter session of the Parliament is all set to today, to start off, PM Modi is likely to address the country at 10 a.m. I'd like to bring in my colleague Riyanka, who's joining us live from Vijay Chowk. Riyanka, over to you.
That's right. In some time from now, we are expecting Prime Minister to come out and speak in the setting of tone of the winter session of the Parliament that is set to begin today. And around 15 bills have been listed for discussion this time, keeping the main focus on the Work Amendment Bill that will be seeing all the highlights from the opposition as well, because the opposition is once again likely to corner the government in terms of the Work Amendment Bill. Also, the opposition is calling for several discussions regarding Manipur violence as well as the Adani indictment that has taken place. So we will be keeping a very, very close eye on the discussions that will be done today in the Parliament with Prime Minister's address within an hour from now.
Riyanka, stay with us as we're getting in reactions from Union Minister Kiren Rijiju on the Work Amendment Bill. Viewers, let's listen in.
JPC will come out with the report and table in the House. If they get delayed, they'll have to seek permission from the House, because the Parliament in the Lok Sabha, it was decided that the JPC report has to be tabled before the last day of the first week of the winter session of the Parliament. If there is a delay, they'll have to seek the permission of the House. JPC will come out with the report and table in the House. If they get delayed, they'll have to seek permission from the House, because the Parliament in the Lok Sabha, it was decided that the JPC report has to be tabled before the last day of the first week of the winter session of the Parliament. If there is a delay, they'll have to seek the permission of the House.
Viewers, the winter session of the Parliament is all set to begin today. To start off, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the country at 10 a.m. That's about an hour from now. And the opposition is likely to focus on issues such as the prosecutors' bribery charges that were leveled by the US courts against the Adani Group. Meanwhile, the Work Amendment Bill is also likely to garner a lot of attention. Do note that the issue of Manipur, the violence that has been escalating in the last couple of days, is something that the opposition will like to table in the Parliament.